Hi guys, welcome to part 1 of the applications of partial differential equations. In this equation, we are going to see a wave equation with a zero initial velocity. See, consider a string of length L with two ends held fixed. So that is what given as it is stretched and fastened at the 2 points L apart. Motion is started by displacing the string into the form of y equal to kx into L minus x and then releasing it from this position at time t equal to 0. Find the displacement of the string at a distance x from one end at a time t. See, here the displacement function is given by y of x comma t. It is given the two ends of the strings of string of length L is held fixed. Okay, so if the string is of length L, then one end is at x is equal to 0 and the other end is at x is equal to L. That's the meaning. Okay, now it is given a displacement. This is the initial displacement y equal to kx into L minus x, and it is also given that it is released from rest in its position. Okay, in that case we have to consider the initial velocity as 0, and hence we do this problem under the initial velocity 0. Now the one-dimensional wave equation is given by dou squared y by dou t squared equal to a squared into dou squared y by dou x squared, a squared equal to t by m. Now, the correct solution for this equation is y of x comma t equal to a cos px plus b sin px into c cos pat plus d sin pat. Actually, we will be getting 3 solutions for this wave equation, out of which we have to choose the solution which is periodic in terms of x and t. Because the wave motion exhibit a transverse vibration and it is considered as a periodic one. So we have to choose the solution which is in terms of x and y and it is periodic. Now the boundary conditions are, it is given the two ends of the string of length L is fixed. Therefore there is no displacement when x is 0, as well as when x is L the displacement is 0. So we write that as y of 0 comma t equal to 0, y of L comma t equal to 0. In both the cases t value is greater than 0. Now the third condition is it is releasing, it is given from this position. Therefore the initial velocity is given as 0, and here the initial displacement is nothing but the problem, that is y equal to kx into L minus x. Sometimes instead of k it may be given as some other constant, say lambda, like that. Okay, so now let us substitute the boundary conditions one by one. Our first boundary condition is y of 0 comma t equal to 0. So the solution for us is a cos px plus b sin px into c cos pat plus d sin pat. If I substitute x is equal to 0, it will be cos 0 and this is sin 0. We know that sin 0 value is 0 and cos 0 value is 1, and here in this place I have to substitute 0 as per the boundary condition. Therefore 0 equal to a into c cos pat plus d sin pat. We know that t is taking the values greater than 0. Therefore, this cannot be equal to 0 and only possibility is a equal to 0. Now, we have to substitute a equal to 0 in the correct solution. That is our equation number 1. Now, since a is 0, the solution will become y of x comma t equal to b sin px into c cos pat plus d sin pat. Now, in this equation 2, we have to apply the second boundary condition, namely y of L comma t equal to 0. The meaning is wherever we have x, that has to be replaced by L, and in that condition y of L comma t is replaced by 0. So in the left hand side we substitute y of L comma t as 0, and this is b into sin pl c cos pat plus d sin pat. Already we know this particular term is not equal to 0. Now the two possibilities are either b equal to 0 or sin pl equal to 0. Suppose if you consider b as 0, in this case if you substitute b as 0, the solution will become 0, which is meaningless. Therefore the possibility is sin pl should be equal to 0, and so are b not equal to 0 here. If sin PL is 0, then PL should be a multiple of n pi, and hence we write that as PL equal to n pi and P equal to n pi by L. Now we have to substitute this P value as n pi by L in the second equation, which is y of x comma t equal to B into sine of n pi x by L into C cos n pi at by L plus D sine n pi at by L. Now in this, in order to apply the third condition, which is the initial velocity, we have to differentiate this equation 3 with respect to t. Therefore, dou y by dou t of x comma t equal to, remember the differentiation is done partially with respect to t, so we have to treat the x term as a constant, and therefore differentiation of cos n pi at by L is nothing but minus of, C is the constant already present, sin n pi at by L into n pi a by L, which is the constant along with the t, so you have to write it, plus D into differentiation of sin is cos n pi at by L, and the constant along with the t is n pi a by L. Now by the third condition, our dou y by dou t of x comma 0 equal to 0. So in this place, we have to substitute t as 0. So if you substitute t as 0 in this place, I will get c minus c into sine 0 into some constant plus d into cos 0 into n pi a by L, and in the left hand side we have dou y by dou t of x comma 0. Dou y by dou t of x comma 0 equal to 0, and therefore we have 0 equal to b sine n pi x by L into d into n pi a by L. See, already we have proved b cannot be 0, and here sin n pi x by L is not equal to 0, and n is a constant, pi is a constant, a as well as L are all constant, so this cannot be 0. Therefore the only possibility here is d equal to 0. So if d is 0, then again we have to substitute d value in this equation 3. So now our solution become y of x comma t equal to b sin n pi x by L, which is here, into c cos n pi at by L. Since d is 0, we have to put 0 in this place. So now the solution becomes y of x comma t equal to b into c into sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. Now in this, let us replace this by a single constant b1 into sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. See, as per the principle of superposition, it says that any linear combination of this is a solution to the one-dimensional wave equation, and hence by the superposition principle, we write the most general solution as y of x comma t equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. Now this equation 4 is going to be our solution. In this case, we have to find what is our bn, but still we have one more condition, that is the initial displacement is 0. That is given as y of x comma 0 equal to f of x, and for our problem our f of x is nothing but kx into L minus x. Now let us apply the fourth condition, that is y of x comma 0 is our f of x, summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L into cos 0. Cos 0 value is 1, therefore I have bn into sin n pi x by L. Now this is similar to our that is a half range sine series in the interval 0 comma L. Therefore if you want to find bn is nothing but the constant, and it is defined as 2 by L integration 0 to L f of x into sin n pi x by L into dx. We know that in our problem we have the initial displacement, which is f of x, and it is given as k into x into L minus x into sin n pi x by L into dx. Now for this we have to apply the Bernoulli's formula. Now let us take 2 k as well as L outside the bracket. Now this is u, that is Lx minus x squared. Then in our problem we have a sin n pi x by L into dx. So we have to integrate this. See, this is our u and this is our vdx, or we can take it as a dv. So yes, vdx, we are applying the Bernoulli's formula. So it is u v1. V1 is nothing but the integration of sine n pi x by L. So that will give us minus cos n pi x by L divided by n pi by L. Now we have to differentiate this. So differentiation of Lx is L and x squared is minus 2x. By the formula you will have a minus. Again we have to integrate this, which is minus sine n pi x by L. One more n pi by L will come. Already you have a n pi by L. So this will give us n squared pi squared by L squared. Now differentiation of this is minus 2. We are doing the differentiation with respect to x. Okay. And integration is done with respect to x here. So integration of sine is minus cos. Already you have a minus. So that minus and that minus after integration will make it as plus. And so you will get it as cos n pi x by L divided by n pi by L. Already you have a n squared pi squared by L squared. Therefore it will be n cube pi cube divided by L cube. The limit is 0 to L. Now we have to substitute L for the upper limit and 0 for the lower limit. Okay. See now before going to that substitution, we have to know the values. Cos 0 value is 1 and sin n pi value is 0. Cos n pi value is minus 1 whole power n, as well as sin 0 value is 0. Okay. See now in this, if I substitute x is equal to L, here I will have L into L minus L squared. So L squared minus L squared is 0. Okay. And coming to this, L minus 2L into sin n pi L by L. So L and L will get cancelled. Sin n pi value is 0. So you'll get 0 here. Then minus of 2 into cos n pi L by L. So what I'll get is cos n pi divided by n cube pi cube divided by L cube. See, when I apply the upper limit, only the last term's value exists. Okay. So, and that is nothing but minus 2 into cos n pi divided by n cube pi cube by L cube. Now, we have to substitute the lower limit. For the lower limit, if you substitute x is equal to 0, both are having x. So, 0 into anything is 0. Here sin 0 is 0. So, we will have here as a cos 0 divided by n cube pi cube L cube, and outside you have a minus 2. So, see, for the upper as well as the lower limit, the first two terms are 0. And so, let us take the last term alone, and for that we are substituting the limit 0 to L. So, for the upper limit, I will get it as cos n pi, and for the lower limit, we will get x is equal to 0. And this constant is minus 2. Here we have a n cube pi cube by L cube. So, L cube will go to the numerator. So, I will get it as minus of 4k L cube divided by L into n cube pi cube into cos n pi minus cos 0. Okay. Cos n pi value is minus 1 whole power n, and cos 0 value is 1. So, upper limit minus lower limit will give this one. See, whenever you have a situation like this, minus 1 or plus 1 here, we have to discuss the odd and even nature of n. See, suppose if I take a n equal to 1, which is an odd number, so minus 1 to the power 1 minus 1. So, I'll get a minus 2, and that minus 2 multiplied with this will give us 8k L squared divided by n cube pi cube, and it is true for any odd values. Similarly, if you substitute n equal to 2 here, minus 1 the whole squared is plus 1, and plus 1 and minus 1 will give us 0. 0 into anything is 0. So, thus we have the Bn value only for the odd values of n. Thus, we get y of x comma t as Bn, that is, see, here summation is not from 1 to infinity because our Bn exists only for the odd values 1, 3, 5 and so on to infinity. After finding the Bn value, we are substituting in our equation 4. Our equation 4 is this one. So, here in this place we have to substitute, and thus we get the value as summation n equal to 1 comma 3 comma 5 and so on to infinity of 8 lambda L cube divided by n power 4 into pi power 4 into a into sin n pi x by L into sin n pi at by L. See, with this we are completing this problem, and we will be doing one more problem, that is the bisection of a string in our next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys.